Today I'll be building a house, but upside down. So I kind of want this house to be like a modern styled house, but upside down. I feel like having a modern styled house would be easier than just making a regular gabled roof house. And right now I am just adding these cubes to do like the trim of the house. I don't know how big this house is gonna be. And I bet you're wondering, why an upside down house? Because whenever I asked ChatGPT, said that an upside down house is a good idea. I hope this doesn't flop. And now I'm just aligning the trim to the rest of the trims. I'm gonna go ahead and put the windows in. So I want them to be floor to ceiling windows. I don't know how big I want the windows to be. I guess this big. We'll make it 8.6. And then we can just like make it a smoky gray color. Before I copy this window, I'm just gonna add structurals to frame it. So it's much easier and I don't have to copy over and over again. Hopefully not all of them. Are you shit? I need this to be straight. Hello? Is this even straight? Will you stop playing with me?
Tripping, bro.
And I'm gonna make the frame black because I want this just to be modern, concrete. See, look, now I can just copy these and I can just place them wherever I want. I am very smart. Or I just kind of learned my lesson from my classroom video.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
We have the windows. I'm not gonna lie, this doesn't even look like it's upside down, but just trust the process, it will. And I guess we can place them on the side. And I'm not doing the back because that's not what's important. Now for the back, I'm just gonna extend this up, and this is like, you know, the back wall. Like, kid you not, I was not expecting this to go as planned, but it's starting to kind of look like my vision. Okay, now I need to fill up the center for these windows. Okay, like one side is like overlapping. I'm gonna copy this side, and I'm just gonna place the corners so no one can just slide through the house. Like, better not be merging. Bro! That's fine. We'll just readjust the windows. Okay, there's gonna be a few little gaps, but does it really matter? No. Now for the... What am I doing? Just copy this, you fool. Now for the doorway, we're obviously going to need to put the frame of the door. And I'm gonna actually make the door like from Bloxburg, like the modern door. So it literally looks realistic, almost as if I actually used the door. The thing is, hold on. I had this idea, but I don't know if it'll work because it's not a true wall. Okay, I wanted to use the flush secret door, but I think it's because since it's not an actual wall, it won't work. I'm gonna flatten this. And I think there's like 3 slots, like indentions, or is there 4? I think there's 4 actually. Oh my gosh, that looks perfect. Am I a master builder? And then for the handle, we can just use standard rod. Oh my gosh. Practice soon. Are you kidding me? Wait, it literally said it like would... Hold on. Did it not literally say? Why is it not connected? I was trying to be smart about it and it's not working. You're actually so cooked right now. It's okay, we can save this. You know what? I'm gonna worry about that later. I don't care right now. Now I need to do like the bottom part of the house, which is like the bottom trim. So I'm just gonna add some more basic cubes and just resize this and fit it to the bottom here. And then for the floor, we're going to need more basic shapes. And then we're just gonna fill this up, for which this would be the ceiling, but it's gonna be the floor. It's gonna look pretty good whenever I start like actually decorating everything. And I need to copy this for the bottom here, so this can be the ceiling, so to speak. Wait, this is actually looking upside down now. The question is, how do you get in? Oh wait, actually I have an idea. Instead of an actual, we can make this an actual like floor. Does it poke out? No, it doesn't. Okay, wait. Yeah, we can make this an actual floor, even though this is the floor. I have an idea, you guys. Just trust me. And then what if we make this an actual floor? Maybe.
No.
Well, and this can be like the grass. You know what I mean? See what? Everything has to be upside down. And then we can put some spheres and resize them. And these can be like bushes, like that. And then we can place them like different sizes all around here. This might be a great idea. Guys, that actually looks so smart. Wait, this is actually looking good. Okay, I'm gonna copy this and just kind of keep doing it. And these bushes look like super legit too. Like it literally looks like I used the actual bush. And that's the whole point. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. I want to look like I actually use in-game items to create the illusion that I'm trying to gaslight y'all into thinking I use the actual Bloxburg item. we can use like this and like make this like, because we're gonna need to light this up a little bit because of the fact that it's super dark underneath and I don't want that. This actually looks crazy, but whenever I color everything, it's gonna look so good. And then maybe we can add like a stone path like that. Oh, this is looking really good actually. I feel like the outside is pretty much done. Let's start on the inside. Now I have a vision. Because it is an upside down house, instead of using the sleek ceiling lighting, we can use landscape lighting, and this can be the lights for the house. Before I go any further, I'm gonna start decorating it. So I'm gonna make the trim probably a slate color. I'm gonna make the trim here a slate color as well as the top. And then the rest of the wall would possibly be a concrete. And then the door is like a dark color, like a wood texture. I think this color. Yes. And then we can make this color the lighter shade. Wait, this is it. I think this is literally how the door looks. And then the handle is like dark stone gray. Wait, this is actually looking so good. What? Okay, just make the top here like a stone brick. And then for the floor, we can just do like a plank wood. Make this like a medium tone gray. And then for the ceiling, we can make this just concrete. Okay, I have no idea how I would start on the entryway. I'm thinking we use transparent cubes. And then we can try placing all the appliances on the basic cubes here. And then hopefully we can trick the system and somehow turn it around. I feel like this is the moment of truth. Like,
let's go.
Oh no, you can't. You can't. I really thought about to trick the system. Wait, what if we do like a comforter? Like maybe a couch or something. Would that work? Probably not. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. So everything has to be literally like basic shapes. So like even like the oven, the fridge, everything has to be basic shapes. Bro, I'm actually like so determined. I'm making my own appliances. If this doesn't turn, I'm gonna be very pissed. Okay, it does. And then it goes upside down. Meow. So everything has to be custom made, which is fine. I mean, I'm just gonna do the basic like Bloxburg items. Okay, maybe if I just put it maybe like more inside of the... Okay, it's not. You are stupid. It is the most trippiest challenge probably I have done so far. We have the fridge and the stove/oven, even though there's no oven door, but that doesn't matter. Now we just need to do the sink. That's interesting. For the sink, we won't be able to add a sink because, let's be real, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, now this needs to turn upside down. Should we add cabinets? It would look so crazy. I just can't copy these, which is unfortunate. And this is like a white color, and these are like black. And then for the counters, I want it to be the same, and we can make the top here a marble color. And I think this is like a gray color. Okay, so this is the kitchen. This is all I'm doing for the kitchen. Now for the actual living room, I'm gonna just use a smooth cube, and this is I'm gonna have to make my own couch because can't actually use a literal couch because it won't let me. I'm not gonna lie, this looks exact. If I can't, okay, thank gosh. I'm about to say, if I can't turn this around, I'm gonna be mad. But thankfully I can. I'm gonna kind of like turn this way. Hold on. I want to see if I could have added pillows and see if maybe I could have turned it that way. Oh, I can, bro. Okay, V8. The fact that I can literally do this is crazy to me. What if I add a blanket and kind of like go up a notch? See what happens then. I doubt I can. It's worth a try. We're eating right now. We're eating.
Yeah, get into it.
Look at this console table. There's a gap between these windows. I need to fix that. We're just gonna do a basic short little console table. Now, I really doubt I can add a TV. You know what I could have done? I can turn this around. I can turn this around and make this. There you go. You guys, I just like, does this count for it being like upside down? I think it should. We're gonna pretend that's upside down. And then we can add our like custom coffee table. We're obviously going to need like a stand like for the side table, so we can like place one over here. Maybe I can add this. Okay, hold on, let me try something. I know this looks stupid right now, but what if I shrink this down and then grab a cube and just resize this like that and make it go up, and it's like a little, it looks like a little lamp. The fact that I'm actually so smart, I do think we also need to add an island. It just like, the build wouldn't feel complete if I didn't add an island. We'll add it on like this side, because this can also be like our table. And then for the seats, we can just do a cylinder and then place another cylinder on top of that one. Then flatten this. Okay, why is it not centered? And we can put 2 of these. I didn't make the house big enough to add like a bedroom or a washroom, but that's besides the point. I think lastly we should do is add like a welcome mat at the front door here, like that. You can add a carpet in the center of the living room. Now, to make it look more lively, I feel like adding decals. I have used so many basic shapes. It's actually incredible. Wait, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try putting a candle as well, coffee table book, and we'll see if we can change this. Oh my goodness, we did it.
Oh, I did it!
The only thing is that it sucks because I can't turn the roof off so I can see and get like up close and personal. Oh my gosh, that is trippy, bro. Okay, I feel like adding decals for plants would do better than just using the actual plants. I really hope these plants come out good. I kind of want to know if I can actually make this rotate now. Oh, so you can. We can just make a custom shelf, honestly, because we need to add like kitchenware and stuff. I don't know how I'm going to add the kitchenware. Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna try doing what I did earlier with the appliances. I'm just gonna lay pretty much everything down on like a basic cube, like a clear basic cube, and hopefully everything transfers. I can
Harriet!
oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap. This is creepy. Okay, so I'm gonna do that pretty much for the rest of this then. The upside down house is finally complete, so let's take a tour. So as you can see, the floor on the bottom here is the sky, and then the floor on top is the ground. I used pretty much basic shapes for the whole thing. I tried using the same material as I would in an actual Bloxburg modern house, because this house is supposed to be modern. And I think it came out very nice, the front here. But you're wondering, how are you supposed to get in? Because this door doesn't open. Well, there's a basement. And then you click on this door and it opens. And then you're... Oh, help me.
Bruh, look at this dude. Help! Help me!
And then you're inside of the upside down house. Holy crap, you guys. This is actually insane. Like, I'm in tears. Like, my eyes are watering because I'm just like, what the hell is going on? This is the upside down house. Over here is the kitchen. Has the oven, stove, the fridge, cabinets, spices, and other utensils. And of course, I'm a big island girly, so I had to add my island. And if you keep going on the other side, here is the living room. Everything is pretty much made out of basic shapes, besides, you know, the decals, the pillows, blankets, and the frames. I did not make this house big enough for like the bathroom or the bedroom, but that's besides the point. But I really think everything came out so nice, especially it being a modern house, which I'm really glad I chose modern instead of just a basic like suburban or just cottagecore home. Either or would have still looked nice and very, very trippy. But this looks absolutely insane. The living room, oh my gosh. And not only that, the TV's upside down. But yeah, everything looks incredible. The total of this plot came down to $53,000. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Box out.